Hi, my name is Barrie Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our BMW X6. Then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 3 litre D M Sport Auto xDrive, 2017 on a 17 plate, has done 42,350 miles. Fuel economy, urban 41.5 miles per gallon, extra urban 50.4 miles per gallon, and combined is 47.1 miles per gallon. Has a top speed of 143 miles per hour out of a 6-cylinder 254 brake horsepower 24 valve engine. So just it's a bit windy outside, so just trying to remember what it's got on the outside. It's got the multi-spoke BMW alloys. We've just had them refurbished, properly refurbished, dipped, stripped, machined and repainted, so they're like absolute brand new, and they really are nice wheels. I'll just switch it on. That's the BMW key there, a bit like something off Captain Kirk's shirt, but keyless ignition. We've got electric memory seats, electric steering wheel, and the door mirrors and everything. The electric memory seat switch on the side of the seat here, so that must be my position. But you see there, that door mirror's changed for some reason. And there you go. That was the second person who used to drive this car. So back to my original position. Well, that mirror's gone down. I know why, because I set that mirror after I'd set the seat before. So if I just flip that over there and then do that, and we'll do the mirror, move the there. Right, yeah, I'm okay in the seat. So that's memory there. Click one, you hear the beep, and that's it set. So that's me good to go. We've got front and rear parking sensors, the rear privacy glass, you've got the M Sport badges on the side, shark fin aerial. It's power open, power close tailgate. That's actually not working at the moment. It's just power open. We'll have to investigate that, see what we can do. It's a nice flat load area. You've got a hard rear load cover, which I prefer, over and above the roller blinds. It keeps a little bit more noise out. Split folding rear seats in the back. We've got the Isofix rear child seat anchor points, and they're quite cleverly designed as well. Most of them have a little plastic cover over them, but the BMW ones have a little zip and a tag over, so that's quite good. I don't particularly like those plastic bits on the back. Rear centre armrest, this sloping design, a kind of four-wheel drive Grand Tourer. Sometimes I look at it and I like it, and sometimes I look at it and I don't, but that's more me than the car. Harman Kardon speakers too, but I'll show you a bit more as we're going along, or try to show you a bit more as we're going along. Right, so I best put my seatbelt on too. There we go. Unlock button on the side, into reverse. Let's just say, actually, before we get going, power folding door mirrors too. We've on the way up, there's there's only two of us on the car park. I don't know. Don't argue with vehicles that are bigger than yourself anyway. That's my motto. So we've got the eye control here. We'll just click it onto map. So oh, hang on. I just click it onto map. There we go. it's so windy up here, it's actually rocking the car. One of the good things we've got there, you'll see we've got heads-up display too. I really like that on a car, no need to look away. It's also got the traffic signal warning or traffic signal detection, so that's telling me how fast I can go to. Again, I'm not worrying about whether I'm speeding or if there's a traffic camera coming up, speed camera. I know everything's good. Now, it's got M Sport suspension and if you want to make it worse, there's these switches here. We're in comfort at the moment. If I knock it back, I can go into Eco Pro, efficient dynamics. The dash lights up like so, goes in all a nice icy blue colour. I don't know why that is, perhaps no, I don't know why. And it tells you, as you take your foot off the accelerator, you can see the needle there going from power to charge. There's another, I think, I'm just trying to remember where it is now. The connected device, my vehicle, notification. So into my vehicle. Driving information, onboard computer. No, it's not that one. So technology in action, efficient dynamics, like so. And that tells you where all your, at the moment I'm coasting, freewheeling, so you'll see there it's all nice and blue. And I've already gained myself 0.1 of a mile on my fuel economy. You're just showing what's driving, and nobody will ever use it. Only Greta Thunberg or whatever she's called. So anyway, we're going to be behind this vehicle that nearly run into me before. So you've got Eco Pro tips there, tips for fuel efficient driving. I'm actually up 0.2 of a mile, so with fuel at 180 per litre at the moment, I was going to say per gallon, if only. And we've got xDrive status there. That tells you where your power's been distributed and which direction you're heading. Sport displays. And here we are, we're at certain death corner, so I'm just going to get up behind this guy because he's going to muscle through. I always meet somebody else coming the other way here, and seeing as nobody else can seem to reverse their cars, I end up doing mine. So here we go, we'll go back to the display again. Vehicle settings, doors, keys, intelligence on. As I was saying before, that guy nearly run into me before. On the way up, the lane departure warning was on, and the car was, to me, was virtually undrivable. It was so annoying. Immediately you get anywhere near the white lines, the steering wheel was vibrating. Now, where I live in Preston, the mayor or the town council hate car drivers. It's getting a bit like London, and they've made two cycle lanes. Well, they've taken one lane from cars and made two cycle lanes, and the cycle lanes are virtually wider than both the lanes for the cars. Now, when you're in something like this, which is a wide car too, you're conscious because they've made the curb just high enough to ruin your alloy wheels, and so you're keeping away from that, but you get near to the white lines, and it's making this vibration all the time. And I couldn't for the life of me find a way to switch it off, just looking at the switches. But anyway, so it's here. You click that, and then you see the lane departure warning coming up there. So it's awful. But you've also got there, click that, You've got front end collision warning, and you can switch those two off as well. Actually, I'll just stop here. I'll just put it in reverse. So there you've got reversing cameras, and you've also got the front and rear sensors. So you get anywhere near and it gives you an audible warning and shows you which obstacle you're near. And that's a little bit better than just the parking sensors that beep, because sometimes you think you know what's causing it to beep. A chap reversed onto the forecourt the other day, and his parking sensors must have been beeping, and he thought it was because he was near the post at the front. So he was like that, turning away from the post, but what he was actually doing was reversing into a car. And I shouted to him to stop just in time, otherwise he'd have reversed into one of our cars. So certainly the visual warning telling you exactly what you're going to hit or which corner to look out for, that's a plus. And what I need to do, switch the audio on.
Breathing in snowflakes.
The sound's really, really good. Now I know BMW drivers, that one of the most searched for things is M Sport, and this has got that suspension. It's a four-wheel drive. You can really chuck it around if that's your style of driving, and not feel like there's any lag between turning the steering wheel, turning into a corner, or avoiding an obstacle like we might have to here. So it's got that. I was just thinking it's very, very sluggish but we're in Eco Pro. So what I'm going to do is just go into comfort, and then the car speeds up. Revs are a little bit more keen, bit more tuned. We're in comfort, and just watch the rev counters. As soon as I knock it into sport, there we speed it up straight away, because again the throttle's more responsive. Each step throttle gets more responsive, and you can change the setup, the chassis, and you know it drives absolutely fantastic. And Jules, we'll get back in comfort. Don't want to spoil my reputation. So yeah, the Harman Kardon speakers. I used to have a Dolby Pro Logic Harman Kardon unit with, and it was surround sound, and I had a separate amplifier for each channel, and it was I believe they used to use the same setup as I had in the cinemas. You know, and you can imagine how massive they were. I like me films, I like watching me films, and I like surround sound and so on. And I also had a subwoofer for the big thumping bass. And I was watching Die Hard one day, and the bit where he puts all the Semtex and straps it round a chair and then drops it down the lift shaft, and it explodes at the bottom. When that happened, the cone of the speaker of my subwoofer blew out. There was a flame, and it blew it out. The subwoofer couldn't handle the stuff that the Harman Kardon unit was putting out. So I can thoroughly recommend these speakers, and the sound is tremendous. I like music, and I love listening to music, and proper music, you know, not the stuff they write or sing these days. And it's really, really good. The tyre noise on this, big tyres, big low profile tyres, big wheels. You get a little bit of tyre noise. The car does look good on the big wheels outside. And as you can see here, the steering is and the acceleration when it's in comfort. Oh, manual, I'm in sport now, I think. Oh no, comfort. Get a grip, Baz. So, all good. It's, I often compare these to an upturned dinghy or a capsized dinghy, but I get the shape too, really. You know, if you're driving it most of the time, there's just the two of you, and you've got little kids getting in and out the back, then I suppose it's a more pleasing air cutting shape than the 3-box kind of design, or the little box and 2 big boxes at the back. And you've got quite a bit of room. You lose out a little bit with the sloping design, but you've got enough room. It does feel like it's gripping the road. I've just remembered something. The cops were in front of us, and oh no, this vehicle's taxed. It's all right. It's all right. Because when I'm videoing up here and the car's not taxed, I take the trade plates off when I'm taking the photographs, and then put them back before I get on proper roads. But I don't want to get this X6 confiscated. Nice car, good setup inside. Got the 2 cup holders here. We've also got cruise control. You've got limit there, cruise control there. Click cruise control, click that little switch, and that's set it. If I want to adjust it, I can knock it down like so. See in the center there, that's going down, or I can just knock it up. Having said that, I just touch the brake. You can also see that it's got the traffic sign recognition there, and that cruise control is switched on, but I just need to resume it. Like so, just click up and it's done. That's your kind of charging thing. If I put my foot on the brake there, you'll see it shoot over to, well, it's regenerative braking, I suppose, or BMW call it efficient dynamics. It's a nice car. Just seeing here. The dash nice and clear. Fuel gauge on the left hand side. Speedo, information display in the center. And the information display. If I click the end there, that changes it. That's the mileage, trip, how many miles left before I need to fill up, temperature, direction we're heading, average miles per gallon. Car's been ticking over while I've been filming it, so the average miles per gallon's come down. They are pretty. I've actually used one of these before, and they're pretty economical. It is a nice vehicle. We'll go back to map. If you want to listen to music on the system, it's Bluetooth audio streaming, Bluetooth hands-free. If I click, I think that one's media, click media there, and that shows you, oh, Danaros, Day Tripper. We'll have a bit of Day Tripper, and then turn that up, and you really can. You can hear every instrument through these speakers, and you do when you've been in a normal car with normal speakers, and you jump in like either a Range Rover with Meridians or this BM with Harman Kardons. You don't know what you're missing, and some records, you know how you think you know the words. It's you can hear the words properly, and you think, oh, I've been singing along to it for like 40 years, getting the words wrong. So It's a nice car. We've got some lovely cars in at the moment, we really have. We've just got another Range Rover in, an Aruba Gold with ivory leather, a 3-litre Sport. I'm going to try and video that on Monday. To be honest, I might even do it on my day off because I like Range Rovers that much. But we've got this. God, what else have we got? We've got another Defender, which I've not got round to videoing yet. Just all lovely cars. So make sure you look at our website, ggcars.co.uk, and give us a shout. Like and subscribe. Getting a proper YouTuber now. And you know, if I've missed anything, if there's anything that you think might be helpful, like the lane departure warning off, just with that switch there, which I'd never have found unless you can go in that. Actually, you can go in the handbook. I'm just remembering, instead of having a handbook in the glove box, you can actually go. If I go over here, oh, there you go. That's all the stuff. That's Audible, Spotify, and so on. Manage mobile devices. If I go into menu, connected drive, my vehicle, iDrive settings. There you go. Owner's handbook. So you click on the owner's handbook, quick reference, picture search, keyword search, like so. And then if anything you're not sure about, you can find it on there. So,
Space.
thank you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.